On The View, Whoopi Goldberg didn't exactly sugarcoat her thoughts on Meghan Markle's latest foray into the world of entertainment, and let's just say it was uncomfortable. The other hosts, Sunny Hostin, Alyssa Farah Griffin, and Joy Behar, were visibly shocked by Goldberg's brutal honesty, but honestly, it was about time someone said it out loud. The studio atmosphere? Awkward. It went from the usual lively back and forth to an ice-cold silence as Goldberg absolutely shredded Markle's latest endeavors with zero hesitation. The shift in tone was so stark, it was almost palpable. Clearly, this was a topic no one could gloss over anymore. Let's talk about Markle's upcoming Netflix series, With Love, Meghan. Or, as many have pointed out, hey, didn't Pamela Anderson already do something similar with Pamela's Cooking with Love? The resemblance between the two shows is downright uncanny. We're talking about cozy kitchens, gardening scenes, and cooking with friends. Wow, what a novel concept. Goldberg wasn't having it, and frankly, neither should anyone else. The whole thing feels like a lazy rip-off, and Whoopi didn't mince words. She called out the lack of originality, and in a world where content is being churned out by the second, Markle's recycled concept feels like a giant step backward. Honestly, what's the deal with Markle constantly trailing behind others and trying to mimic already successful formats? Is this her big creative breakthrough? Just copying Pamela Anderson's style isn't exactly the mark of a true visionary, Meghan. Goldberg wasn't shy about pointing out that this move does nothing for Markle's credibility. And let's be real, if you're coming into an industry like Hollywood and your big idea is just copying what someone else did, people are going to start asking if you've got anything new to offer. Spoiler, she doesn't. But wait, it gets better. Allegedly, the big-time talent agency WME has cut ties with Markle, and while they're doing their best to deny it, the gossip mill says otherwise. Sources claim Markle's demanding and difficult nature were the main reasons for the split, and who could blame them? If you're in the industry and can't play nice with people, especially the big players like Ari Emanuel, you're going to end up on the outs, even more deliciously petty. Reports suggest Markle's awkward, tense meetings with Emanuel were a major red flag, leading to the breakup. If this is true, it's just further proof that Markle doesn't exactly know how to maintain professional relationships. A career built on drama and tension, that's not exactly the foundation of long-term success, is it? And for all those who think Markle's lifestyle brand is her big saving grace, well, Whoopi had a few words about that too. Allegations of plagiarism from Eva's logo being eerily similar to a major Canadian coat of arms? Yikes. Just when you thought things couldn't get worse, this happens. But hey, let's give Markle some credit. She's apparently got a lot of courage, if not originality, to think she can compete with established lifestyle brands like Goop or Poosh. It's almost laughable. If Meghan really wants to be seen as an influencer or a leader in the lifestyle space, perhaps she should try actually creating something new instead of rebranding what's already out there. But we know that's not her style. Goldberg even went so far as to suggest that Markle's brand value could be sinking fast. How much credibility does Markle have left when her so-called innovative ideas are just recycled nonsense from other, more successful brands? The whole thing reeks of desperation. If Markle's goal is to be perceived as a cutting-edge, independent figure, then honey, she's doing it all wrong. Oh, and we can't forget the latest drama. Allegations of her toxic work environment. Former employees have apparently described working for Markle as so unbearable that some needed therapy just to cope. I mean, it's a bit Mean Girls, right? Just more signs that Markle's not exactly running a tight ship in her career or personal life. Goldberg, in her classic no-holds-barred fashion, didn't hesitate to call attention to the severity of these claims. And honestly, if these reports are accurate, it says a lot about Markle's leadership and character. Spoiler alert, it's not good. At this point, Markle's brand is in freefall, and Goldberg's critique, though harsh, is probably the reality check Markle desperately needs. If she doesn't take a good, hard look at her choices soon, she might just end up another has been with an unoriginal, toxic legacy.